Hey everyone, welcome back to another stream. It is Monday, so that means we're doing Out of the Park baseball today. My name is Bill. Hope everyone had a great weekend. So we're on to the 2013 season, which after the 2012 season, it can only go up from here because 2012 was a shit show. The division races weren't close. There we go. Camera was out of focus. The division races weren't close at all. The All-Star game was very one-sided. Ichiro doesn't know what he's doing. He retired, then he unretired. Toronto and Houston were in the World Series. The Yankees made a mistake again by signing Jacoby Ellsbury to a 7-year deal. Oh, my God. I still can't believe that happened. Like, looking back, that's fucking comical. And then Xander Bogaerts was the first overall pick. So if we go right into it, looking at the draft, Xander Bogaerts went to the Indians, Arenado to the Cubs, and so on here. Ooh, what a draft. And then World Series, Blue Jays beat Houston in 6 games. And we are currently at opening day of the 2013 season. Looking at the prospects, Arenado is in AAA. Bogaerts got the call up. Ryu, Rendon, Yelich, Garrett Cole, all in AAA. So I think we'll see them sooner than later in the major league. Let's see if there's anyone close to milestones. Vlad Guerrero, Derek Jeter, 17 away from 3,000 hits. Excuse me. A-Rod, 21 home runs away from 650. A-Rod, 16 RBI away from 2,000. A few pitchers away from 2,000 strikeouts. I think they'll all get it this season. Ted Lilly, 134. He didn't. He got 128 in 2011, so he may get it. A few pitchers away from 200 saves. Mariano needs 36 games to get to 1,100. And a lot of 600 games there. But with that out of the way. Oh, any injuries before we start? Ryan Braun got robbed of the Triple Crown. That was the other big upset. Because the Astros finally moved to the American League, he didn't qualify for the National League Triple Crown, even though he would have won it. And the MVP. No, he did get the Triple Crown. He would have won MVP. That's what it was. Koji Uehara out for the year. Melvin Upton done for the year. And Ian Stewart done. Okay. Right? Because if we go... Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah. What's his name? Ryan Braun had more home runs, RBI, and batting average than Ian Desmond, but because the Astros moved, he ended up getting 5th place in the AL, which was fucking dumb. But he did get the Triple Crown, like I said, so it is what it is. He is the 4th player in our simulation to win the Triple Crown. Fewest home runs, though. Fewest RBI. And lowest batting average. So, the worst Triple Crown, but he still got it. Not that many 50 home... since 93, that's how many... No one since 07 had a 50 home run season. No one since 08 with more than 150 RBI. Who's got the longest hitting streak? Paul Molitor still. Wow, okay. A lot of cycles. Lucroy hit a cycle. Okay. Not bad. All right, I think we've wasted enough time. Let's get the 2013 season underway. And we got the World Series starting tomorrow between the Dodgers and Rays. It's going to be really close. I think the Rays have better pitching, both bullpen and rotation, I guess. Rotation's a little closer, but definitely the bullpen. Dodgers definitely have more pop in the offense, but I think the Rays do all the little things well, bunts, singles, and stuff like that, that they don't have to rely on the home run to score runs. I think it'll be a close series, but I am pulling for the Rays. All right, first week underway. Let's try that again. Who's off to a hot start? Tampa and the Yankees, Dodgers, Diamondbacks, A's, Mariners. Okay. Cubs are in first place at 2-4. Wow. I mean, they are not a good team right now. Felix Hernandez out 5 weeks. Freddie Freeman gets 5 hits, and Cespedes gets 5 hits. Okay. Mike Klass and Brett Lawrie, players of the week. Jose Quintana out 4 months already. Damn. Yankees 11-2. I mean, that's what happens when you, I guess, sign Jacoby Ellsbury and you have Mike Trout on your team. They have the best record in baseball right now, just behind the Diamondbacks. Or Diamondbacks are just behind them, I should say. Yeah, so this lineup: Wilson Ramos behind the plate at 25. Adam Lind, only 29. Edgar Vasquez at second. Beltre at third. Amarista at short. Juan Uribe. I guess they're splitting time there. Ellsbury, left field. Trout in center. And Josh Hamilton in right. This Yankees offense is going to hit a lot of home runs. Yeah, they're going to hit a lot of home runs. They may lead the league there. Yeah, okay. A little bit of a losing streak for the Yankees there. It slipped to 13-6. Giants 14-5. Okay. There he is. Jeter gets to 3,000 hits. Who do we miss? Curtis Granderson, Everett Cabrera, Jed Jerko, and Carlos Gonzalez all get players of the week. Miguel Cabrera gets to 2,000 hits. And Beltre hits home run number, or Beltran, I should say, gets to home run number 400. Solid. And Yankees' second best record, Angels 19-6. What does this team look like? That's not a real. Yeah, he's not a real player. Parado, Chu, Gaddis, Morneau, Barmas, Chris Coughlin. Yeah, not the best offense. Their rotation: Keuchel, Cole, who finally got the call up, Beachy, Detweiler, Harden, Cishek, Kenley Jansen, Jake Diekman, Zach Duke. Yeah, that's a solid pitching. Josh Hamilton's on a 20-game hitting streak. Okay. Yep, everyone got called up. Bogarts, Rendon, Yelich, they all got the call. That makes sense. Cole, Machado, Keuchel, yeah, everyone. Jose Ramirez still in Double-A, as well as Scooter, Jonathan VR. All right. Oh, Alan Craig had a 24-game hitting streak. Matt Kemp is on a 22-game hitting streak currently. Hamilton's up to 21. What's their schedule been like? All right. Not bad at all. Let's finish with April. So now, 3-game losing streak. 7-game win streak for the A's, taking over first place. Let's see who wins. Jerko. Prince Fielder and Upton were the last players of the week for April. Paul Goldschmidt and Brandon Moss, wow, are your batters of the month. Andy Pettitte for the Yankees. Eric Stoltz for Colorado. Oh, he was a real player. Are your pitchers of the month. Will Myers of Seattle and Hyunjin Ryu of the Padres are your pitchers of the month. Ooh. Josh Hamilton's streak ended at 22 games. Not bad. Wow, they still don't have 10 losses. Go at Oakland. Dan Murphy, 17-game hitting streak. Matt Kemp ended at 25. Pujols is now in the American League. Was he always in the American League? No, he was with Arizona. Oh, he was with Cleveland. Seattle. Yep, okay. Pujols, Goldschmidt. Mitch Moreland, Dom Brown, and Brandon Moss leading the stats there. Yu Darvish and Gio Gonzalez leading strikeouts, just like we expected. Yankees falling to 2.5 back. Mets already 10 back. Rangers already 10 back. They're going to be eliminated shortly. Jose Bautista's killing it right now. Goldschmidt and Adam Jones, another Player of the Week award. Jose and Fernando Rodriguez. Is that K-Rod? No, okay, different Fernando. Fake player, okay. All right, who got hurt? Yadi's out 6 weeks. Jason Grilli out. Cameron Maben gets a setback. Josh Endres out for the year. McCutchen day-to-day. Dan Herron out for the year. And Nick Graham. He's out 5 months. What's up, Breeze? No trades. Oh, Adam LaRoche in Arizona got a 5-year extension done. Oof, Yankees falling to 4 back. Still 10 games over 500. Oakland and LA tied at 30 and 15. Felix Hernandez pitches a no-hitter. Carlos Gomez and Anthony Rizzo are your players of the week. Aramis Ramirez gets to 2,000 hits. Not bad. Not bad at all. Jason Kubel, Goldschmidt leading the batting stats. Wow. Okay. Did you start in 2020 or did you go like back in history like I'm doing? Carlos Gonzalez, Brandon Moss, and Edwin Encarnacion. Okay. Okay. Any crazy moves that happened? Carlos Ruiz is on a 16-game hitting streak. Okay. Arrieta and Gio still leading in strikeouts. No, not yet. Give it time. It's going to happen. Oof. AL East looking like a 2-team race already. Boston 12.5 back. They're tied. They're 1 back. 3, 2, 1.5. Mets. What's the Mets team looking like? Chris Archer, Matt Harrison, Giovanni Gallardo, Floyd Saunders. Interesting. Andrew Miller is their closer. Their lineup: Diaza, McGehee, Carlos Gonzalez, Adam Dunn, Delman Young. Oof. This team is not good at all. Do they have any free agent? All right, who are they losing in? All right, they got some money coming off the books in 2014. So they can definitely make a run at the free agents, which should be Who are the top free agents? I actually don't mind it. I mean, that's not the most important part of this game for me. Like, it's a computer game, and two, this game is more based on the big simulation and control that you have. I don't really care for this, the skins. Like, that looks like a pretty decent Miguel Cabrera, honestly. Like, I don't know. It's not the biggest thing for me as far as gameplay with this game, at least. I just think like the control that you have and all the simulations and ways you can play the game and how in depth you can be with controlling a team, like that separates this game from like MLB The Show. That's where you go for graphics. This game, not so much. Miggy, Miller, Edwin, they're in their prime or maybe a little past it. Broxton, yeah, the Mets can make some moves here if they want to improve for next season, get the first overall pick, maybe even get a rookie. Who's in their farm system? Do they have anyone coming up? They have Yadier Molina in AAA. Why? Oh, he's on a rehab assignment. Okay, whew. That was scaring me. He's on a rehab assignment. They also have Jose Ramirez, Robbie Grossman, Scott Van Slyke. All right, so they can call up Jose next year. Yachty will be back, and then if they get first overall, Mets are right back in this. Not bad. All-Star voting is underway, but if you're not familiar, I don't vote for anything in season. I leave that up to the game. I don't want to control anything. I'm legit just watching the seasons fly by. Toronto, 20 games over 500. Detroit at 500, leading the division. Washington almost there. Astros leading the division. All right, who's hurt? Where did I leave off? Graham, Jason Frazier done. Clay Buchholz done for the year. And Puig's out for 5 weeks. Damn. Troy Tulowitzki and Jay Bruce get your Player of the Week awards. Tulo also gets Batter of the Month, along with Anthony Rizzo. Rex Brothers and Homer Bailey get Pitchers of the Month. Grandal and Odorizzi get your Rookies of the Month. Chase Headley and Billy Butler are the new Players of the Week. All right, we got that. Kubel, Stanton took the home run lead, and he's got the RBI lead. Where's he at in batting average? 243. Yeah, that sounds about right. Carlos Ruiz, Dom Brown, and Edwin still leading the batting categories. I don't think they've changed since the season started. Chris Sale and Mad Bum are your strikeout leaders. Sean Doolittle and Koji Uehara are your saves leaders. McCutcheon currently on a 22-game hitting streak. Matt Kemp has the league lead with 25. Oh, Yankees had a bit of a surge. They're back almost at 20 games over 500 in first place. Oh, that helps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-game winning streak will do it. All right, we got a 2-team race here, a 2-team race here, 3-team race in the AL Central. I'll give it a 4-team race in the NL Central, 3 in the AL West, and 3 in the NL West. Okay. A little bit back and forth. It's still early. We're, 2.5 months into the season? Casey Fine out 4 months for the Twins. Is that a real player? Oh. He was a real player. I don't remember him at all. Yasmani Grandal and Rizzo, another Player of the Week award for them too. He's gotten a few this year. 2 Player of the Weeks and a Batter of the Month award for Rizzo. in his second season, currently killing it. 15 home runs with a 355 average. Matt Holliday, currently batting champ. Stanton, Rizzo, Don Brown, and Encarnacion again. Yankees and Blue Jays tied, 20 games over 500. They have, the third best record in baseball, behind the Nationals and Astros. Ooh, Tigers just ran away with this division with their 7-game win streak, winning 9 of their last 10. Oh, yeah, these division races, some of these are not going to be close come the end of the season. Tampa Bay and Baltimore already 19 games back. Cleveland 19 back. Whoa, we got a trade. Colorado and Boston, players involved. Rockies 37-year-old A-Rod and Tony Camano to the Red Sox for Matt Cain. The Red Sox trading for 38-year-old A-Rod. Wow. That's the big move of the season already. Is Matt Cain a salary dump? Is that why they're doing it? Yeah, okay. That's why the Red Sox are trading him. He's owed $10 million for the next 4 seasons, so they're getting out of that salary. I'm guessing A-Rod's a free agent. Yep, okay. And he's only getting 1.2. So that's exactly why the Red Sox did it. It's a salary dump, and you give up a minor leaguer too. So now their salaries. Hold on. Their payroll's $73 million, so towards the bottom of the league. And they're gonna have some money to work with for next year. They got about $16 million for free agents, so they could improve. What do they need? Probably an ace starting pitcher. And who do they need? How old are these guys? A shortstop, I guess? Probably. They're good at third and second. And they could probably use a shortstop and a first baseman. Do they have anyone in their minor league system that's going to get called up? Oh, they got Trevor Bauer, so there's your ace. So they don't have to sign anyone. And I guess Dylan Bundy. He could be your number 2 or 3. But Troy Glaus? Oh, team abbreviation. Yeah, you're not calling him up. Yeah, they could definitely use some infield help in the draft or free agency. But you got Bauer, so you call him up next year, and then your pitching rotation's fine with Bauer, Ross, Wheeler, Miller, Duffy, and you get Vance Worley out of there. He's 25, maybe not. Yeah, you see how it goes, but Tulo leading average. Stanton's still leading the other 2 categories. Rizzo, Brown, and Encarnacion. Where are we at? June 17th already? Whoa, Nationals on a 10-game winning streak. Okay. Looks like the Yankees were the second team to 50 wins on their current 5-game winning streak. The Nationals. Who'd they beat up on? Took 3 from Cleveland, 3 from Philly, and 4 from Colorado. Wow. Pretty close win. I mean, except for the series against Cleveland. 7-6, 9-0, 7-0. 1 run, 2 runs, 3, 5, 4, 2, 8. Okay. They got some close wins in there. Who do they got? Hudson, Arrieta, Samardzija at 28, so not old Samardzija. DuBront, Hanson, Addison Reed is our closer. Taro, Boxberger, Clipper. That's a solid bullpen. And their lineup, Span, Martin, Pence at... How old's Pence? 30, not bad. Ortiz at 37, Dozier, Wieters, Escobar. Okay. Still a solid lineup outside of Ortiz. No wonder they're on a 10-game winning streak. Nope. Oh, yeah, I guess so. I missed them, right? McCutcheon, Upton, Players of the Week, Beltray, and Carlos Quentin, your other Players of the Week. Dallas Keuchel done for the year. That sucks for the Angels. Carlos Gomez out 5 weeks, and Miguel Cabrera out another 6 weeks. Nope, the transactions. Yeah, wow, that was a trade that came from nowhere. Ramos Ramirez. Yep, okay, so we got both of those. Let's go another week. Yankees almost 30 games over 500. Washington at 30 games over. Yeah, dude, it's a 2-team race here. Red Sox are 20 games back in 3rd place. Detroit running away with the AL Central. Houston, 3.5 and a 5.5 game lead. Washington, 5.5. The rest of the teams are out of it. Milwaukee, 2.5 over Cincinnati. Giants, they have a 6-game lead. I mean, the wild card's going to be close for the NL, but the divisions are not going to be close at all. Mark Burley with another 7-hit shutout. Okay. Oh, I want to see how, what's his name's doing? Ellsbury, since he joined the Yankees. How's he doing this year? 10 home runs, 43 RBIs, 23 steals, 272. All right, I mean, he's not hitting 290 like he was with St. Louis, but he hasn't been a bust yet. So we'll see. I can't believe this team did the contract again. Tulo, Stanton. Ruiz, Don Brown, and Encarnacion. Yeah, these leaders have not changed. Chicago on an 8-game winning streak. Doesn't mean much when you're 18 or what, 17 and a half back in the wild card. Oh, hold on. Edgar Vasquez and Everett Cabrera, Players of the Week. Andrew McCutcheon, Brett Laurie, Batters of the Month. Cliff Lee and Anibal Sanchez, your Pitchers of the Month. Asmani Grandal and Nate Eovaldi, Rookies of the Month. He didn't qualify as a rookie in 2014? 15 games, really? I guess with only 20 innings, it doesn't qualify. That makes sense. Let me save it. We're going to sim straight to the Home Run Derby. We go 2 weeks, go to the Home Run Derby. Yankees were the second team to get to 60 wins before after the Nationals. I want to see who the earliest team to be eliminated is. All-Star Game's on a Friday? It's weird. Wait, no, it's a Tuesday. What are you talking about? Weird. Okay. Let's go back. Yankees got a 1-game lead. Detroit 8. A's half game. Nationals 4. Brewers 2.5. Giants took the lead. Wow. The NL West is going to be a really close division. Even San Diego, only 8.5 back. Not bad. Granted, they're all barely over 500 or just below it, so that makes sense. Baltimore, after winning the World Series 2 years ago, they are 29 games back of first place. What happened, Baltimore? Kershaw, Sabathia, I mean, yeah, your top 2. But then your other 3 pitchers have over a 5 ERA. Your bullpen is trash. 4.75, 9.87, 10.06 ERA. Yeah, that's why you're going to lose games. And then you have an aging lineup in Marlon Byrd, Nelson Cruz, Adrian Gonzalez. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. So you're going to waste Kershaw and Wade Davis in your system. But that's Baltimore for you. Home Run Derby. Stanton, Edgar Vasquez, Dominic Brown, Yasmani Grandal, Edwin McCutchen, Bautista. Chris Davis is on Oakland, but it's the other Chris Davis. All right, first round. Stanton, Grandal, McCutchen, Davis. Okay. Stanton and Chris Davis. I'm going to go Stanton. Yep. 20-18. Giancarlo Stanton wins the Home Run Derby. No, I don't want to apply for a job. All-Star Game. And as usual, we're watching it. NL. Ian Desmond, David Wright, Adam Jones, Edwin, Lucroy, Zobrist, Hunter Pence, Matt Kemp, Santana, and Jared Weaver. For the AL, Braun, Votto, McCutchen, Stanton, Cano, Tulo, Grandal, Holiday, Beltre, Madbum. Hold on. Astros, Tampa, Tigers. 3-7 all belong to Detroit. Astros again, Yankees. Way to pick up the variety there, AL. Rockies, Phillies, St. Louis, Arizona, Rockies, Nationals. I guess the NL is the same thing. Arizona, St. Louis. Okay. But let's simulate it. I think the AL is going to win again, especially with this Tigers sandwich they got going right here in the middle of the order. But we'll see. Mad Bum, I believe, is on the mound first, as they are the home team. He strikes out Desmond. David Wright walks. Is that Adam Jones? Huge home run off Mad Bum. Edwin single to the left fielder. Oh, NL's still up? Nah, they just got the third out. They had first and second. Jared Weaver on the mound. Leadoff walk to Braun. That's going to be a single for Votto. McCutchen walks, the bases loaded for his teammate, Giancarlo Stanton, who just won the Home Run Derby. All right, he goes into a fielder's choice. 1 run scores. Cano. Sack fly. All right, you got an RBI for Cano. Ties the game. 4 runs already scored this game. All right. AL ties it up in the bottom of the first. 2-2. Is that a sign of things to come? Because this might be the highest scoring All-Star game. What is that? 1-6-3 double play? Desmond with the 2-out single. And Desmond safe at second. But David Wright flies out to end the inning. Anibal Sanchez is pitching for the National League. He gives up a single to Grandal. Matt Holliday flies out to the center fielder. Was that Adrian Beltre flies out to the left? Ryan Braun grounds out to end the inning. All right, after scoring 2 each in the first inning, they score nothing in the second. Okay. Matt Harvey on the mound for the AL. And he gives... Is that Cano? Cano strikes... grounds out. Lucroy gets a single. Ben Zobrist strikes out, and that ends the third. Or the top of the third, I should say. Tim Hudson on the mound for the National League. Votto safe with an infield single. Pitcher did not get over there in time. And that's an infield single for McCutchen. Stanton over the center fielder's head. That's going to be an RBI double for Stanton. Man on second and third, no outs. Cano hit by a pitch. Bases are loaded, no outs. Too low. Wow, a double play. But the runners advance, and now bases are loaded again. And Matt Holliday flies out to center field. AL could have scored a lot more there, but they only get one. It's 3-2, top of the fourth. C.J. Wilson on the mound. Ground out. Matt Kemp walks. A lot of action going on in the first 3 innings. Did they pick off Kemp? They did. And then a ground out ends the inning. With the pickoff, no runners left on. No hits, no runs. Trevor Cahill on the mound. He gets Beltre to fly out. Back to the top of the order. Braun grounds out, and now Votto. Oh, Donaldson. They sub in Donaldson. Okay. Quick inning there. Top 5. Ian Desmond gets a walk. Brett Laurie flies out. Is that Adam Jones? Another fly out. Desmond steals again? Is he safe? Edwin brings him home. Tie game again. 3-3. RBI single for Edwin. And Edwin tries to advance to third. He gets thrown out. You do not make the last out at third base. Top of the 5th over. 3-3. Drew Smiley pitching. Jason Worth. It's going to be Ike Davis, I think. Juan Uribe. And Tulo's up. He gets a nice double to the gap. Second and third with 2 outs for the American League. Wilson Ramos strikes out, leaves the runner stranded. 3-3, top of the 6th. 15 hits between the 2 teams. Jake Diekman. Zobrist gets a single off him. Don Brown, fielder's choice there. Brendan Moss flies out to center. And David Freese flies out to right. 1 runner left. Is he going to go into extras again? Yeah, the 2011 All-Star game went to extra innings where the National League blew the... Yeah, they blew a 9-4 lead. Oh, that's a home run for Adrian Beltre. 2-run home run for Adrian Beltre. American League back on top, 5-3. Is that Ryan Zimmerman with a single? Donaldson with a single of his own. AL still threatening, no outs. Jason Worth. All right, fielder's choice advances the runners. Pass ball, scores another run. Donaldson moves over to third. Zimmerman scores. Chris Davis walks. First and third with one out. Did they pick off? Yep, they picked them off. And that's going to be an RBI double? Ooh, excuse me. Juan Uribe with an RBI double. 7-3 now. Looks like oh, he's holding at third. Okay. I thought he would have scored. Chapman's in. And he walks Nope, he walks I don't know who that was. But he gets Goldschmidt to strike out to end the inning. AL scores 4 in the 6th. They are now up 7-3. Matt Latos. Brett Laurie. Single up the middle. Ooh, Adam Jones strikes out. 2 outs. And a fly out to right field. Rizzo flies out. Andrew Miller on for the National League. Kadire flies out to center. Mike Trout grounds out. And Donaldson, little roller up to the catcher. 1-2-3 inning for Andrew Miller. Kenley Jansen coming in the 8th inning. Who's that? Wilson Ramos? Oh, no, Valencia. Ramos is the catcher. Zobrist. Big fly out to right field. And Don Brown walks. Brandon Moss. Grounds out there in the inning. Oof. NL. They got 3 outs left to score. To tie, or at least, maybe win the game, but at least to tie. Worth grounds out. Chris Davis strikes out. It's 2 quick outs. Juan Uribe. Oof, hard grounder down the third base line. He's in for a double. He might be MVP. But he's left stranded at second. Top of the 9th. Last licks for the National League. Yeah, the Prospects game's really cool. I don't watch it. I should. Just with all the young guys in there. But the All-Star game's still fun, too. Ooh, what is this? First and second? No outs for the NL. Oh, another grounder gets by the third baseman. 1 run comes in. 4-7. No outs. Adam Jones. 1 out. Rizzo brings in another 7-5. Carlos Ruiz. Double play ends the game. Oof. They were fighting back there. What is that? How many? 27 hits? What were they up? 2-0? 3-0? And who are they playing? Who's MVP here? Joey Votto got MVP. What'd he do? 2 hits, 2 runs. Okay. Not bad. Adam Jones and Adrian Beltre hit home runs. Yeah, the AL pitching. Bumgarner let up 2 in the first, and then Torres allowed the only other run for the National League. Hey, 2 runs, 2 hits. You get on base and you score. That does it. And those 2 runs were the difference. They won 7-5. So that was the difference maker. All right, we're into the second half. Yankees and Blue Jays on a 3-game winning streak each. Detroit has the best lead right now. They have their magic number is 60, even though they're on an 11-game winning streak or losing streak. They're on an 11-game losing streak, and they're still up 8 in the division. That is not good at all. Who they lose to? 1 to Toronto, 4 to Cleveland, 3 to Chicago, and 3 to Texas. Wow. All right, let's go another week. Yeah, that would... I mean, hold on. I know there's a way, if you're a manager of the team, you could see where you rank in... I think there's a way you could see where you're ranked with each position. I can't see it here because I'm not the owner of the team, but I'm pretty sure there's a way you could see where you rank with each position. Ooh, Baltimore's got no money either. Blue Jays and Yankees tied. Detroit snapped back. They're on a 3-game winning streak. A's 1.5 up. Nationals 3 up. Brewers 1.5. Giants half. Beltre, Stanton, and Stanton are your league leaders in the AL. Rizzo, Don Brown, and Edwin. Okay. Kemp still holds the longest hitting streak at 25 this season. Chris Sale and Kershaw lead in strikeouts. Sean Doolittle and Addison Reed lead in saves. Scooter. Oh, so they called up Scooter. He's got Player of the Week as well as Eric Ivar, Prince Fielder, and Dominic Brown as get your Players of the Week for this week. Any trades happen? There's the... Oh, wow. Okay, we did have a few. Carlos Villanueva, don't really care. Pittsburgh sends Ubaldo Jimenez to Chicago for Mike Robertson and David Campbell. Chad Qualls to the Kansas City. For anyone good? No. Brian Dunsing to St. Louis. Pat Neshek and Eduardo Escobar and cash to the Twins for Chris Carter. Jose Contreras and Mike Robertson to Houston. Whoa, Oakland will get Edison Volquez and Liam Hendricks, their current closer. And Philly will get Alex Gordon. Okay. Cubs have shipped 41-year-old Carlos Delgado and Jesse Goin for Howie Kendrick. Okay. The deal will send Bronson Arroyo to Colorado for Xavier Avery and Gavin Berkey. Interesting. Is that another salary dump? No, not at all. Let's go another week, because then we'll be a couple days from the trading deadline. Wow, Toronto and Blue Jays. Toronto and New York still in lockstep with each other, tied for the division. They have the best record in baseball, both to 70 wins. Who's behind them? Oakland, I guess, is the second best record. Half game up on Washington. Yeah, the wild card is not close. It's going to be whoever loses the AL East and then Houston. And then the NL is going to be Miami and it looks like either Cincinnati or LA. Hey, Seabone, appreciate the host, man. Where are we at? Trades. Where do we leave off? Don't care about anyone there. Joe Blanton playing for the Angels for LJ Hose. Don't know who that is. Cardinals receive Matt Holliday and cash for Scott Kazmir. Okay. Matt Holliday for the Cardinals. Funny how that works out. Playing for Houston, then St. Louis, compared to Colorado, and then St. Louis for most of his career. Pineda to LA. That's the only one I care about there. Braves have parted ways with A.J. Burnett and Matt Davidson for Nate Hacker and Ricardo Contreras. Don't know who that is, but A.J. Burnett is now in Milwaukee. Eric Hosmer and Brian Dozier are your current players of the week. But let's go back to transactions. We'll finish today. Where's what? Oh, Padres. Ryan Howard's now on the Padres. I was like, where is the other team? Because all I see is Kansas City. But yeah, Padres get Ryan Howard. Jonathan Broxton and Brian Bingle for Ricardo Hernandez. Broxton's now on the Dodgers. Interesting. Oh, I see Prince Fielder. The A's will send Prince Fielder to the Cubs for Chris Capuano. So Prince Fielder is now on the Cubs after having a great career. Because in real life, his career ended in 2016 because of I think it was like his neck injuries. So he's 29 now. So we're a couple years away from seeing where his career would have been if he would have kept playing, which I think is the most exciting thing. Well, one of the most exciting things. The second thing that is the Yankees fucking signed Ellsbury again. But I won't keep harping on that. Yankees half game back. Let's finish here. We got some news. Chris Davis and Anthony Rizzo are your batters of the month. Josh Beckett and Chad Harold for Miami are your pitchers of the month. Scooter Gennett and Jake Odorizzi are your rookies of the month. Rizzo racking up the awards. Beltre, Stan, and Stanton are your league leaders. Stanton's hitting .291, so he picked up his batting average. Rizzo, Don Brown, and Edwin Encarnacion still leading the National League. Chris Sale, 180 strikeouts. Kershaw, 165. Doolittle, 25 saves. Gene Machi, 30 saves. Okay. Matt Kemp still had the longest hitting streak at 25. All right, who's eliminated so far? These three teams are out. These three are out. Those three are out. Those three are out. Pittsburgh, maybe Chicago, and maybe the Padres. So we're looking like half the league is eliminated from the playoffs already. Let's go another week. Make it official, maybe. Oh, Posey, player of the week. Okay. Who got AL? Jason Hayward. Any injury? Oh, yeah, we got a few. We saw Keuchel, Neil Walker, Delwin Young. Is that Christian Martinez? I guess that's how you pronounce that. Miguel Cabrera gets another setback, and Ryan Braun's day-to-day. Mark Teixeira gets his 300th home run. Jose Reyes gets 2,000 hits, and so does Alfonso Soriano. Gets his 2,000th hit. Alright, let's go another week. No one's eliminated from the playoffs yet, huh? Even though Tampa Bay is 37 games back in the AL East. Okay. Trout goes 5 for 5. Alright, it's time to check in on Jacoby Ellsbury in his first year in New York. How's he doing? 15, 67, 294. Okay. How many steals? 39. So he's not running as much right now. But he's hitting just as well as he did in St. Louis. So we'll see. It's only year one, but not excited for it. Beltre, Stanton. Posey took over the batting lead from Rizzo. Don Brown picking it up where he left off. And Encarnacion. How bad's he hitting? Oh, he's hitting .292. Okay. Let's do another week. Yeah, he signed. It was a year later in real life. He signed with the Yankees in 2014, and then he played for 4 years, barely, and then he didn't play after that. This year, or in this simulation, we'll see how Jacoby Ellsbury does with the Yankees. I mean, that Yankees team, you got Ellsbury, Beltre, Mike Trout, and Edgar Vasquez, who's a fake player, with Hamilton hitting 5th, Ramos. So it's this Yankees team's a little stacked right now. I mean, kind of. Beltre and Hamilton are getting up there in age. Yeah, they're going to make their way into real teams, just because minor leagues have to get filled with fake players. Because we don't have... Because I don't think there's a way for the game to set up a 40-man or 40-round draft like it is in real life. So the minor leagues are going to get filled with some fictional players, which it's not going to impact the game as much because they are still generating the rookie draft. So they are bringing in the name rookies like Trout and all them. But yeah, I mean, the Yankees are getting a little older here, but they're pitching. Bumgarner, Lee, Wei-Yin Chen's pitching pretty well. Matt Garza's not bad. And they got 43-year-old Mariano Rivera as their closer. So, oh yeah, any new viewers? I see that I have a few here. What I'm doing is just letting the game simulate every season. All the moves, all the trades, drafting, all that stuff. I don't do anything except for vote for the Hall of Famers. But what I do have is a players to watch list. I know my head's going to be in the way a little bit. But there is a players to watch list just to see how their career pans out differently than what it did in real life. So if anyone's watching, if there is a player you want to see how their career panned out previously or want to see how it pans out in the future, let me know. I did start this simulation in 1993, so we are 21 years into it already. Well, this is the 21st season, I should say. 20 years in already. So if there's a player you want to see how their career pans out, let me know. I'll add them to the list. I do remove the players once they retire, so we have more room. But we can go through that and change it later. But yeah, you can kind of see some of them. I have them sorted by age. I have some of the younger guys down here. That's Chapman, LeMahieu, JD Martinez, Rizzo, Freeman, Stanton, Trout. And I added most recently Yordano Ventura and Jose Fernandez, just because I want to see how their careers pan out if they didn't die prematurely. Both of them are in the major leagues already, and Yordano's got a torn tricep, and Fernandez is just a little weak. But he's pitching pretty well. 10-5, 3.40 ERA. Ventura pitched 1 game so far. Well, he got an out on a strikeout. So, pretty good. But yeah, if there's anyone that you guys want to see how their career pans out, let me know. I guess I should remove Matsui since he's retired. Ichiro is currently in AAA as well as Java. Okay. But yeah, I have a decent mix of pitchers. Not that many relievers. Pitchers, a lot of outfielders actually. So always circulating that list there. Where are we at? Yankees, another 6-game winning streak. Marlins took the lead from the Nationals. Yeah, Baltimore and Tampa Bay should be eliminated shortly. Same thing with Pittsburgh. Not yet, but they will. There's Miguel Cabrera and Yoenis Cespedes, the last players of the week, Nori Aoki and Edwin Encarnacion, the current players of the week. David Ortiz gets his 300th home run. Okay, good for him. Yes, there is. If you go to History Index, you can go to Awards, and then they show you who won MVP, Cy Young, Rookie of the Year, and Reliever of the Year. And Gold Gloves, Platinum Sticks, and then Hall of Fame inductees. So Miggy's back-to-back MVP here. Mad Bum. What was the second column? Cy Young. Third column is Rookie of the Year. And I know who was it? Not Trout. Pujols won 5 MVPs in a row. 6 total in my simulation. So you got Pujols, 5 years in a row with Arizona. Yeah, the Ortiz model is not the best, but they did get better with age. Where was he? Where did we see Ortiz? I don't remember. Oh, yeah. Here. Yeah, definitely not David Ortiz. But if we look to a recent player, like, not Soriano, not Mark Teixeira, definitely not Jeter. Yeah, Ryan Braun. That looks like Ryan Braun a little bit. Stupid smile. Wonder if they got Mike Trout's. Yeah, kind of. He's got that little baby face. Where are we at? Last week of August. Some of these teams, like, they're 40.5 back. How are they not eliminated from playoff contention yet? All right, they're finally eliminated. Tampa Bay and Pittsburgh, the first 2 teams eliminated in September. McCutchen and Jones, batters of the month. Mad Bum and Doug Fister, pitchers of the month. Rendon and Arenado, rookies of the month. They're going to be fun to watch for their seasons. Like, that looks like Rendon and Arenado, kind of. And Edgar Vasquez and Adam Jones, your recent players of the week. A few more injuries. Oh, Zach Greinke's slow to come back. Delwin Young. Miguel Cabrera not looking good. Teixeira's out. Billy Butler's out. And Melvin Upton hurt as well. Yikes. All right, we got a month left. Adrian Beltre, Giancarlo Stanton, and Stanton lead the top 3 batting stats. Posey, Longoria took the home run lead, tied with Brandon Moss, and Rizzo leading in RBI. Chris Sale, 227 strikeouts. Kershaw, 212. Doolittle, 29 saves. Gene Machi with 40 already. Wow. All right. Baltimore eliminated. Yankees clinch a playoff spot. Kansas City's out. And that's it so far. National League still wide open with... I mean, Marlins have a 10-game lead in the wild card, so they're pretty much a lock to get the first wild card spot. But then there's like 7 teams still competing for that second spot. AL, not so much. It looks like it's going to be the loser of the AL East and Houston in the 2 wild card spots. Whether that be Yankees or Toronto, who knows? Let's go to the draft pool announcement. Wow, AL just locked up real quick. Boston eliminated, so that leaves Yankees and Toronto guaranteed playoff spots. Detroit locked the division, 15.5 up on Minnesota. So they're guaranteed the AL Central. Oakland clinched a playoff spot as well. Most likely the division, but Houston's currently on a 6-game winning streak, so who knows? And San Diego, they're the only one. National League still wide open. Oh, Mike Lowell could be traded. I forgot I added him to my list. News. Draft pool, the 2013 draft. Top 10 players. Betts, Suarez, deGrom, Peterson, Lamb, Panic, Realmuto, Pham, Peralta, Springer. Let's see who else is on this list. Ken Giles, Carson Smith, Jose Abreu, Matt Duffy, Marco Gonzalez, David Peralta, Jorge Polanco, Springer, Stroman, Trinan, Javier Baez, Andrew Chafin, Alex Claudio, Kyle Hendricks, Kike Hernandez, Ender Inciarte, James McCann, Rougned Odor, Greg Polanco, Domingo Santana, Jorge Soler, he'd be fun to watch, Tanaka at 24 years old. So yeah, if there's anyone on this list, guys, that you want to add to that player to watch list to see how their career pans out, let me know. I will be glad to do so. Pedro Baez, Tucker Barnhart, Chris Bassett, Justin Bour, maybe, since he didn't go. Maybe he won't go to Korea. C.J. Cron, Anthony DeSclafani, Who else? Adam Duvall, Roenis Elias, Miguel Franco, Kendall Graven. It's a decent draft, honestly. It's pretty deep with like role players. Like La Stella is in there. Jace Peterson, Robbie Ray's down here. Young Jervis Solarte, Steven Souza, Michael A. Taylor, Spangenberg. Wow, they have Kirby Yates all the way down here. Okay, Cameron Drozian. It's a pretty deep draft. Michael Fultonevich, Jaro Diaz, Yaimi Garcia, Corey Knebel. Wow, this is a really deep draft. Andrew Susak. Chase Whitley's down here. Holy crap. Arismendi Alcantara. Rusney Castillo. I'm going to add him just to see what the hell happens. I'm going to add Rusney to my list. Oh, Tommy Kahnle too? Oof. Yeah, I'm definitely adding Castillo because I want to see if he flames out like he did with Boston in real life. All right, so we're pretty much done with the regular season here. Miami, Washington clinched. Brewers clinched the Central. The only thing that's up for grabs right now is the NL West and the second NL wildcard spot. But yeah, Miami and Washington clinched. I mean, Miami could get the other wildcard spot if Washington goes on a run. But we have a couple days left. These two can swap, I guess, too, the seeding for the wild card. Arizona's 4 back, so that doesn't look like it's happening. St. Louis eliminated. Giants win the division. How many days do we have left? 3? All right, so the only thing that's left is if Cincinnati wins, they get the wild card. Arizona is eliminated. I think these two are locked. Toronto and Astros, they're locked in their seeding because there's not enough time for Houston to switch. So if we go to scores, find Cincinnati or St. Louis. Who plays first? Nope, I just saw them. Here we go, Cincinnati. If they win, they're in. And they do. So that means that Arizona has been eliminated. I don't know why I said St. Louis. Arizona. So we have our playoff seeding. No. Standings. All right, Adrian Beltre wins your batting title for the American League, and Carlos Ruiz wins it for the National League. Don Brown comes back to win the home run title, as well as Stanton hits 50. Our first 50 home run hitter since 2008. And he leads with 156 RBI. Rizzo, 116 RBI. Oh, Michael Brantley had a 30-game hitting streak, our longest of the year. 48 saves for Gene Machi, 38 for Doolittle. But this is the 2013 playoffs. Who had the best record? Oakland and New York, 107 wins. No other team had 100. So I guess they figured it out by head-to-head, because New York has the number 1 seed. They faced either Houston or Toronto, and then you got Detroit and Oakland. Miami, best National League record. They either face Cincinnati or Washington, with the Giants and Brewers in the other division series. So let's save it right here. Whew. All right. Who's going to be in the 2013 World Series? Yankees in Toronto. Tigers, Oakland. Marlins, Nationals. Giants, Brewers. Woof. Yankees came from behind. They were down 3-2. Wait, what? Oh, game 1, they won 3-2. Yeah, they were down, and then the Yankees won 3 in a row. Yankees, A's, Marlins, Brewers in the championship series. Jeter's in Chicago? When the hell did that happen? But he wants out of... rumors are that he wants out of Chicago. All right, make your picks. Who's this Oakland lineup? Matt Moore, Jared Parker, Neese, Danks, Pedroia, Simmons, Chris Davis, Goldschmidt, Carpenter. It's a pretty decent lineup. And we know what the Yankees lineup is. Their pitching is solid with Bumgarner, Lee, Chen, and Garza. And we know their lineup is Ellsbury, Beltre, Trout, Hamilton batting fifth. Miami. Pitching's not the greatest. Decent lineup. And then Milwaukee. No, pitching, sorry. Fister, Masterson, Burnett, Roark. All right. Gardner, Hill, Moreland. Not the best lineup there either. Honestly, the Yankees have the best top two of the rotation. And not top three, maybe. And that lineup is pretty solid, too. All right. Regular season, how did Ellsbury do? 1688. He hit 302. His best, that doesn't count. He played half a year. And he had 64 saves. Okay. That Ellsbury contract may pay off in this simulation compared to real life. All right, let's move on to the next round. Wow. Oakland defeats the Yankees 4-1. And Miami moves on 4-1 as well. What a World Series. Oakland and Miami. All right, what were the 3-2, 8-1, 2-0, 5-0? Wow, they got outscored. 4-3, 6-5, 2-1, 3-1, 12-0 in the deciding game. Jeez. Trout hit 3 home runs, 7 RBIs. Wilson Ramos did well. And then... oh, that's the season. Playoffs. Oof. Juan Uribe hit 375. Everyone else... Trout went 0 for 17 in the series. Oh, my God. Wow. Yeah, that'll do it. When Trout goes 0 for 17, you're not gonna win more than one game. All right, World Series. Game 1. Jared Parker versus Anibal Sanchez. I'm going to give the nod to Anibal Sanchez. No, okay, I was wrong. A's win 4-3 in Game 1. Jonathan Neese versus Jeremy Hellickson. A's up 2-0. Real quick, have either of the teams made the playoffs yet? Or the World Series? All right, Oakland lost in 2007. And that was it. Miami... I took over in 93, so I'm not going past that. Miami has not made the World Series. Okay. Well, then again, they also didn't become a franchise till, I think, 93, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 93. Okay. See, that's their first playoff or World Series appearance. All right, Game 3, Jared Weaver versus Matt Moore. I want to give the nod to Jared Weaver, but that's just me. Yep, okay. He doesn't get the win. Mike Minor got the win. Chad Hurled against John Danks. Oakland up 3-1. Anibal Sanchez and Gerard Parker. I think Oakland closes it out, but who knows? Yep. Parker wins. Andrelton Simmons is the World Series MVP, hitting .455 with 2 home runs and 4 RBI. Chris Davis right behind him. 2 home runs, 6 RBI, hitting .412. But Oakland is the 2013 World Series champions. What year did they win again? Or did they make it? 07. Okay. Yeah, they lost to Arizona. Yep. All right. Playoff coverage. Oakland wins. Let's save it again. And we're going to move on to the MVP awards and all that stuff. Like I said, I don't vote for them. I don't want to influence contracts and all that stuff. So I will let the computer vote for all that. Like I said, the only thing I vote for is MVP. Outside of that, I don't care. Well, not that I don't care, but I just don't want to influence anything. Where are we going? To the end. Well, I see some people got fired down there. We'll look at all right, where are we at? Batting title, Sean Doolittle, reliever of the year. Andrew Miller, NL reliever of the year. Doolittle was unanimous, getting all 30 votes. Andrew Miller got 26 out of 30. Yasmani Grandal, unanimous rookie of the year. 38, 107, 295. Not a bad season. And Nolan Arenado, NL rookie of the year with the Cubs, getting 23 votes. 1992 and 296. Pretty good season. Jason Martin of the A's gets Best Manager, and Miami's Andres Martinez gets NL Best Manager. Clayton Kershaw of Baltimore wins the Cy Young Award, almost getting all the votes, 26 out of 30. He went 14-6 with 2.16 ERA. Chris Sale of the Brewers, 13-7 at 2.31 ERA. Pretty close. Adam Wainwright was right behind him. He went 19-9 with a 2.15 ERA. I might have given it to Wainwright there. Yeah, I might have given the award to Wainwright. He had more wins, better ERA, and 20 fewer strikeouts. But other than that, I would have probably given the award to Wainwright. All right, we got spoiled. Rizzo is the NL MVP. Andrew McCutchen, AL MVP. Look at that. The top three vote getters are Tigers, with excuse me, Beltre and Trout right behind them. 38, 96, 327 from McCutchen. Ooh, excuse me, a lot of talking. Rizzo, almost unanimous. Wainwright got one MVP vote. I don't blame them for that. 35, 116, 328. Yeah, that's an MVP season for me. But yeah, no trades. We got contract. Oh, no, never mind. Off-season center. Who's going to be the who are the free agents available? I know we went through a couple of them. Whoa! A-Rod's retiring and going into broadcast. That's pretty funny because that's what he's doing in real life. But A-Rod may retire. I'll have to remove him from my list. How'd he do? What was his career like? Oh my god. Alright, let's go to awards. Bunch of Rookie of the Month awards, Platinum Sticks, All-Star Games. He won 2005 MVP, 1995 Rookie of the Year, Gold Glove, 15,000 All-Star appearances, Platinum Sticks, two-time champion in 99 and 03, couple MVP awards. I think A-Rod's going into the Hall of Fame. If you look at these numbers here in the middle, he definitely is above average in all the metrics. Maybe except for black ink. Okay. I don't really care about that. But in the Hall of Fame monitor, he's well above the average. So A-Rod may get into the Hall of Fame. Oh, yeah. We were going to look at Hall of Fame or free agents. McCann, Liriano, Worth, Kadire. Edwin only 30. He's a free agent. Miguel Cabrera is only 30. Jose Batista's 29 or 33. Prince Fielder's 29. All right. Simulate a week. Nothing happening. Let's simulate another week. Oh, we got some moves. Miguel Cabrera, a 6-year deal with the Braves. Juan Uribe to the Dodgers. Edwin gets a 5-year deal from Cincinnati. Okay. AJ Burnett goes to the Padres. Frazier and McCann. McCann gets a 7-year deal for Toronto. And Brandon McCarthy goes to Boston on a 5-year deal. Rob Nen, 1-year deal with Cincinnati. He's 44 and still pitching. Jason Worth gets a 4-year deal for Oakland. It looks like they want to go back-to-back World Series. And Jose Bautista, 5-year deal with the Twins. Joe Nathan to Toronto. He's not a real player. No, okay. This guy goes to the Mets. Phil Hughes, a 3-year deal to the Phillies. I don't want to skip the first year. Okay, we got a week. Yankees get Ubaldo Jimenez for 1 year. Irvin Santana to Atlanta. All right, first-year player draft. I think my second favorite time of the year. R.A. Dickey to Houston, Joe Smith to Toronto, Jason Grilly to Texas, Rafael Betancourt to New York, Jeremy Affeldt to Detroit. Does New York not have any money or something? And they got all their money for extensions, and they have almost $12 million for free agents, and they're signing these old players. Okay, I think that jury's familiar. What's his name? Rivera retire? Come on, where's Mariana? Oh, he did retire. Damn. Well, he ain't making it to the Hall of Fame, that's for sure. All right, first-year player draft. Mookie Betts is the top. DeGrom's the top of the draft. Betts second. They have Ken Giles third. Okay. Draft order. Pittsburgh. There's only 24 picks in the first round. What the hell? Did they trade away draft picks or something? Pittsburgh's got first pick, then Tampa, LA, Orioles, and Kansas City. New York has the 24th pick in the first round. All right. I think they go with deGrom, but let me see what their team needs are. They could definitely use deGrom. Move Quintana to 2, Wood 3, Waka 4, Chatwood 5. That's not bad. They don't really need Mookie. I guess you could put him over this guy. But he's only 24, so they just drafted him. Ryan Sweeney or JD. No, they're not drafting Mookie. They're definitely going to go... what's his name? deGrom. They're going deGrom first. That's my guess, at least. Yep. That was obvious. deGrom to Pittsburgh. Yikes. Who's up? Tampa Bay. Mookie Betts. Angels go with Eugenio Suarez. Okay. Baltimore. Jock Peterson. Kansas City. Marcus Stroman. Joe Panik to the Padres. Jorge Soler to Cleveland. There's their power bat. Kyle Hendricks to the White Sox. David Peralta to the Mets. Tanaka to the Red Sox. Very interesting. Tanaka to the Red Sox. I think they needed rotation help. Yeah, I was saying this earlier when I looked at they were 33 games back. The Phillies go with Ken Giles, probably. That's funny. So instead of shelling out the big contract for Real Mute, they just end up drafting him and they're going to pay him nothing. Okay. That's funny how that works out. Cubs go with Tommy Pham. George Springer to the Mariners. Wow. Domingo Santana to the Rangers. Colorado gets Jose Abreu. They got their first baseman locked up now. Oh, what does that do to Rizzo? Are they moving Rizzo to somewhere else? Or can Abreu... Abreu can't play anywhere else. That's very interesting that they went Abreu. Yeah, this is the first year player draft. St. Louis, Chris Taylor. Arizona, Matt Duffy. Okay. I mean, I guess Giles is... No, he's not even fragile. Okay. The Giants get Jorge Polanco. Gregory Polanco to Houston. Ender Inciarte to Milwaukee. Javier Baez to Detroit. Wow. James McCann to the Nationals. Christian Vasquez to Miami. Yeah, it's... Everything is the way... I didn't change any settings. Financial, everything, it's year over year. Yeah, it's all on. I don't have anything. Everything's the default. The game auto-generates the revenue and all that stuff. And where are we at? Last pick of the first round. The Yankees are on the board. TJ House. Who is this guy? He played for 4 years. He's got decent stuff. I don't know why they would draft him in the first round. I probably would. I mean, he's a starting pitcher, which the Yankees really didn't need. I would have went with Ken Giles, but that's just me. So that was the first round. Now we're on the supplemental draft. Miguel Rojas, Jake Lamb, Justin Bour to Texas, Rougned Odor to the Yankees. Do they need? I guess they needed second base help with this guy at age 30. You got Odor in the minors and Kike Hernandez to Oakland. All right, you still have some players on the board. What do we got? 30 picks in the second round. All right, Pittsburgh back on the clock. Who do they get? They just got deGrom first overall. You think they go another pitcher? I mean, there's a lot of relief pitchers here. They go with Jesus Aguilar. Okay. Where are we at? Rays, Nick Ahmed. Michael Franco to Oakland. Jace Peterson to Baltimore. Andrew Heaney to Kansas City. Chris Bassett to the Padres. Roenis Elias to Cleveland. Tucker Barnhart to the White Sox. Crone to the Mets. Shane Green to Boston. Braves get Christian Walker. Tommy La Stella to Minnesota. Dodgers get Kurt Casale. Souza to Philly. Grichuk to the Cubs. Robbie Ray to Seattle, which I'm pretty sure... No, Detroit and then Arizona. Okay. Solarte to Texas. Matzek to the Rockies. Kendall Graveman to St. Louis. Danny Santana to Arizona. Ooh, what was that? Like 2015 or 2016, I think. Ken Giles finally gets drafted to the Giants. Trevor May to the Reds. Aaron Altair to Houston. DeSclafani to Milwaukee. I know he played for Cincinnati. I thought he played for Milwaukee first. Adam Duvall to the Tigers. Did he? Yeah, I guess you could transition to the outfield. The Nationals go with Roberto Perez, Kyle Lobstein to Toronto, Carlos Sanchez to Miami. We got 2 picks left of the second round. Yankees go with Carson Smith, who is, I'm pretty sure... Nope, I'm thinking Caleb Smith. Carson Smith was the reliever. You're right. And Oakland finishes out the second round with Greg Garcia. All right. That was the second round. Third round, I'm just going to read through real quick. Spangenberg to Pittsburgh. Dan Norris to the Padres. Michael A. Taylor to the Braves. Blake Trinan to Philly. Kirby Yates to Seattle. Fulton Edich to St. Louis. Chase Whitley to Milwaukee. Pretty sure that's Matt Caesar. I think that's how you pronounce it. To Detroit. Dalton Pompey to Miami. All right. Fourth round in the books. John Singleton to Baltimore. Rusney Castillo to the White Sox. So let's see if they can develop him. That's not what he looks like. Let me see if any of these other player models. Yeah. Nah. Kind of. Ugh, no. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. These player models are weird. These are some weird player models. Don't think they look anything like him. Anyway, where do we leave? Castillo to the White Sox. Marco Gonzalez to the Red Sox. Dilson Herrera to Chicago. Yeah, I changed that to 500 characters. How much did you type? Arismendi Alcantara to St. Louis. No, it's just a character limit, so I don't have a block of text, and it's 500 characters, so it's just to prevent like a giant block of text taking up the chat. But yeah, 500 characters, it's the limit. Oscar Taveras. Why does he sound familiar? Was that the player that died too? Right, he was on St. Louis? Yeah, he had the 1 year. Yep. Andrew Chafin to the Yankees. Hunter Strickland to Oakland. And there's a lot of relievers in this draft. Holy shit. All right, we'll sim the rest of the draft. Running long here. Let's see if anyone stands out in round 5. Quackenbush. Claudio to the Padres. Not a bad pick. Aaron Sanchez to the Mets. Hector Neris to the Cubs. Pedro Baez to Seattle. Matt Barnes to Arizona. Corey Knebel to Astros. Ken Bendrosian to the Blue Jays. Yami Garcia to the Padres. Tropiano to Cleveland. Canely to the Red Sox. Who else? Round 7. Not seeing anyone. Was Altuve drafted? Only 8 rounds. Wow. Okay. Yeah, really don't see anyone else. Okay. Was Altuve drafted? Hey, he's on the Brewers. He was drafted in 2010. He's been in the league for a while now. So yeah, that was the first year player draft. deGrom went first overall to the Pirates. Betts went second to the Rays. Very interesting. All right, let's do my Hall of Fame voting before I forget. We got 43 players on the ballot. Let's put the players that were close. So we'll put Larkin, Sosa, Brown, and Reynolds. And Palmeiro. Everyone else is up for grabs. Dwight Gooden is his last year on the ballot. I don't think he's getting in. Barry Bonds, finally available for Hall of Fame. He's going in. Greg Maddux, definitely going in. Jose Ramirez, maybe. Jose Abreu. That's who you're thinking of. Jose Abreu. Okay, let's go back. Does Larry Walker get in? Hell yeah. Albert Bell. Piazza's going in. All right, I got one spot left for my Hall of Fame. Who's going in? Tom Glavine, Bernie, Kenny Lofton, Jeff Kent. I think Tom Glavine gets it. Yeah, I'm going to give it to Tom Glavine. All right, anyone in the chat convinced me to switch this out, but this is my Hall of Fame. Bonds, Brown, Glavine, Larkin, Maddux, Palmeiro, Piazza, Reynolds, Sosa, Walker. If there's anyone else you would put in over these 10, let me know now. But this is my Hall of Fame. I don't use stats. I literally just go by the Hall of Fame monitor category. Because if you click on a player, there's like these metrics in the middle here. I don't have my cursor showing, but Hall of Fame monitor, you can see in the middle that it's like the average Hall of Famer is about 136 score. Bonds is at 220. So if they're over the average, I put them in. My other thing that I do is that if a player was close the year before, like how Larkin and Sosa were at 70 and 72, I just vote for them again, just to get them in. But yeah, I just sort by these stats, honestly. Oh yeah, my bad. I mean, anyone in blue here is in. Let me see if I can move my camera. Let's see. Okay, we'll do that for now. Larkin, Sosa, Brown, Reynolds, Palmeiro, Albert Bell, Bernie Williams, Kenny Lofton, Biggio, John Olerud, Dwight Gooden, Will Clark, David Wells, Jose Canseco, Javi Lopez. Yeah, you guys can read the rest. So yeah, if there's anyone there that you want to vote in, except for the guys on the right, let me know. I'll keep scrolling. There's only 43 on the ballot, so anyone in green is the players that I have voted for. But that's the Hall of Fame. That's the class of 2013. All right, I'm going to put my webcam back. I think that's enough time. Hey, I'm back. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it, honestly. Except for Albert Bell and maybe Kevin Brown. All the other players are in like the top 10. But yeah, that's my vote. All right, let's go back to the offseason center. Oh, Rule 5 draft. Andrew Miller gets a 3-year deal with the Cubs. Michael Dyer gets a 4-year deal with Detroit. Red Sox, not looking good this offseason. When they lose Carl Crawford, they lose Kadire, they lose Justin Maxwell. I mean, they signed Brandon McCarthy, but they have lost a lot of good players. And they lost A-Rod to retirement, but what are you going to do? Kansas City, they lost 14 players that had a collective negative 4.2 WAR. That's a good offseason if I've ever heard one. I mean, they were also 33 games back of first place the year before, so they haven't had the greatest season. Yeah, we're at the Rule 5 draft. Is there anyone good? Usually never is. Oh, Daniel Descalso. He's not bad. That's about it. Brennan Bosch, maybe. Jonathan Broxton, 29, not bad. Jorge Cantu. Jabba Chamberlain's in the Rule 5 draft. Okay. All right, let's simulate it, see if anyone gets drafted. Mike Pelfrey got picked up by the Rays. Brennan Bosch by the Padres. The Red Sox get Daniel Descalso. And the Rangers get Jorge Cantu. So the players I mentioned. That's funny. Let's finish today. Let's go another week. Octavio Dotel, 1-year deal with the Cubs. That might be his 15th team. Major League. Oh, he went back to the Cubs. Okay. So he was Cubs, Cincinnati, San Fran, Colorado, St. Louis, Tampa, Houston, Minnesota, Atlanta, back to Houston, and now he's back in Chicago. Fun. Jonathan Papelbon gets a 2-year deal with Kansas City. Francisco Liriano gets a 5-year deal with Texas. Oh, awesome. Okay. Christian Kirk gets an 80-yard touchdown on facing him in fantasy football. Fuck me. Let's go another week. Where did we leave off? Papelbon. Tim Hudson to Toronto. Carlos Gomez to Chicago. Josh Hamilton going to Houston. And Josh Johnson to Boston. Let's finish today. Looks like it's Hall of Fame results. Who's going in? And Toronto gets Rafael Soriano. They're killing it this offseason. Getting Tim Hudson, Brian McCann, Soriano. Who they lose? No one good. I guess Aaron Harang maybe, but that's about it. Yankees haven't done anything this offseason. Who they lose? Juan Uribe had a 6.2 WAR. Holy shit. Josh Hamilton they lost. Ichiro finally retired. Okay, I believe it. And they lost Mariano. Damn. Hall of Fame. In their first year on the ballot, Barry Bonds, Greg Maddux, and Larry Walker all get in. Piazza and Glavine just missed it in their first year. You need 75% to get in. They get 73 and 72 respectively. And then everyone else is 50% or below. That is crazy. Dwight Gooden was dropped. Will Franken was dropped. Radke. Yep. That looks about right. Yeah, you have to wait 5 years. You have to be retired for 5 years before you can get in. So Ichiro will be in 2019. He'll be elected, or at least eligible. Same thing with A-Rod and Mariano. But based on how they performed in this game, I don't know. Because if we look at Ichiro, they have to get at least 5% on the ballot to remain. They have to get at least 5% of the votes to remain. If they don't get 5%, they're off the ballot and they cannot be voted for as a Hall of Famer again. So these players will not be available for me to vote next year. Yeah, you need at least 5% to remain on the ballot for the year after. As far as Ichiro, he's got 3 Gold Gloves. He won a title and a Division Series MVP. He's got over 2,000 hits, a career 298 average. I don't know if Ichiro makes it to the Hall of Fame in this simulation. 411 steals. Yeah, I don't know if he makes it. One Player of the Week award. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Ichiro makes it at all. Close that. Let's sim the preseason here. big free agent class. Like, who got the biggest contract right now? Brian McCann, Miguel Cabrera, $135 million. Yeah, that looks like it's it. Miggy to Atlanta. All right, recent deals. Where we leave off? Fernando Rodney to the Mets. Francisco Rodriguez. Is that K-Rod? There's K-Rod. J.J. Putz to the Dodgers. Carlos Villanueva, Boston, and Jared Burton to the Blue Jays again. Yeah, Blue Jays are just signing all these relievers. They're loading up that bullpen. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 relievers they signed this offseason. That is insane. Spring training begins. Rich Hill to Oakland on a 1-year deal. Bobby Jenks to Toronto, another reliever. Eric Chavez to Detroit. Preseason predictions. Who do they have winning the division? Yankees by 2. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be the Yankees and Blue Jays. Twins by 1, Mariners by 2. Doubt that. Mike Trout, 32, 110, 303. Not a bad year. And then the NL, Miami, Chicago, and they have the Giants and Diamondbacks tied. Okay. Vlad needs... Oh, he's not on the team. Let me save it because that was weird. All right, let's go to milestones. All right, yeah, Vlad didn't retire, so he needs 6 hits for 3,000. A lot of 400s. Tim Hudson needs 17 wins for 200 wins. A couple players need some strikeouts for 2,000 strikeouts. Rob Nen, 10 more games to get to 1,100. Okay. But yeah, let's simulate to opening day, and that'll be it. And again, anyone joining, it's a full simulation of baseball. I'm not touching anything. I'm not controlling a team. I'm just letting to see how history rewrites itself here, hence the title. If there is a player that you want to see how their career pans out or did pan out, let me know. I add them to a player to watch list just so I can keep tabs on them throughout their careers, get notified if they do certain things. Spring training standings, Yankees went 19-9, so did the Tigers, Brewers, and Padres. They all went 19-9. They have the Yankees winning the division by 16 games. That's a lot. Tigers by 10, Mariners by 1. Washington by 6, Pittsburgh by 11 after they just got the first pick. Is deGrom going to be that big of a difference? Maybe. And the Giants by 1 game. Any other news that happened? Prince Fielder to the Cubs, $44 million over 4 years. Josh Hamilton to the Astros, we got that already. And Carlos Quentin, 1 year, $2.3 million deal with Oakland. Ryan Goins to Philly. Whoa! Charlie Blackmon and Josh Branscombe to Boston for Tyson Ross. Charlie Blackmon is now on the Red Sox. Wow. Tigers send Daniel Nava to the Red Sox for Joakim Soria and Danny Duffy. Not sure if I like that trade, to be honest. Not sure. Is that a contract dump for the Red Sox? No. No. Why did they get Daniel Nava? Is he that good. I mean, he's cheap, but like, I wouldn't have done that trade because now, why is opening day so early? I guess not. Maybe not. So Boston's lineup, their rotation: John Lester, ironically, Brandon McCarthy, Shelby, Vance Worley, Josh Johnson, with Henry Mejia as the closer. And then their lineup: Charlie Blackmon, Daniel Nava, Matt Joyce, Mark Teixeira, in a Red Sox uniform, Mike Lowell, Connor Gillespie, AJ Ellis, Profar. I mean, it's not the worst lineup. You got 40-year-old Mike Lowell, 33-year-old Teixeira, and then Daniel Nava. Blackman's already 27. Profar's still 21, so they got him. And their minor league system, who do they have? They still haven't called up Trevor Bauer, Marco Gonzalez, Tanaka, Dylan Bundy. So there's your rotation problems solved. And then Alex Colomé can come into the bullpen with Shane Green. All right, so they have plenty of pitching in their farm system. Is that the Zach Wheeler? Yeah. He's in their farm system. So the Red Sox have plenty of pitching. They need help in the offensive side of the ball. Yeah, so you got Marco, Bauer, Tanaka ready to go. You move, I don't know, Bauer's 1, Lester 2, Tanaka 3, I guess. But I don't know. I'm not controlling this team. I would have called them up already. Let me check. Let me get rid of my face again. Yeah, so these are my players to watch. Let's go by age. Michael Ichiro, you're still playing. A-Rod finally retired. Jeter's still playing. Mark Burley, Josh Hamilton, Brian Wilson. That's the closer, Brian Wilson. Ellsbury had a good first year in New York. That contract possibly paying off. Cespedes, 2 decent years with San Diego. Jabba Chamberlain. He had a decent year, just under a 4 ERA. Yu Darvish, killing it for the Cubs. Felix Hernandez. Let's go by stats over their career. Pitchers. Mark Burley, 147, 145. Felix Hernandez, 134 and 69. That's solid. With a 289 ERA. Verlander, almost at 2,000 strikeouts. 124 and 85. If we go to batters. Nope, batters. A-Rod finishes with 637 home runs. With a 290 average. And 3,100 hits. Jeter's got 3,000 hits. LeMahieu's already got 202 hits in his first year. Rizzo, in his second year, he won an MVP. Eric Thames, not the worst. He's got 50 home runs in 355 games. Stanton's got a 301 average already, so he's not doing bad. But yeah, A-Rod is now done. So A-Rod is off the list. I can manually induct him to the Hall of Fame. No, thank you. A-Rod's out of there. So I want to find another reliever. Anyone know a good reliever that I could add to my list? I got Jabba, Brian Wilson, and Aroldis Chapman. Anyone else? Because that'll be the last thing I do before I end it. If there's a relief pitcher that we can add. Prospects. Betts, Semien, Bauer, Tanaka. Any relievers? Shane Green, yeah, sure. Players. Pitchers. Relief pitcher. This might break the game. Yeah, Ken Giles is actually not a bad one. Let me see if there's anyone else that stands out. But yeah, Ken Giles, I think he was, drafted in the 4th round? Yeah, that's a good one. Come on. Jeremy Jeffress, maybe? Oof. Those are free agents. Who drafted him? Philly? No. Who drafted Ken Giles? Betances is on the Twins. Nope, they're already old. Okay, it's gotta be down here. I could just search for Giles. It would have been done already. But kind of... Trevor Cahill's a relief pitcher. They have James Paxton as a reliever, too. All right, Giles. Let's find him. Oh, he's in AAA. No, I know how to do it. I just wanted to see if I could find him. But he's in the minor league, so he wasn't going to come up. Oh, the Giants drafted him. Okay. Add to shortlist. Perfect. That'll be another reliever to my list. I just wanted to see if he came up. I know that. All right, so now we have another reliever. But yeah, that'll be it for this stream. Pretty sure we're at opening day, right? I want to make sure I'm not simulating any games here. Okay, I simulated 2 games, whatever. Arizona's 2-0. Dodgers are 1-2. Padres are 0-1. And 2, 3. Okay, yeah. That's fine. All right, simulated 3 games. No big deal. We'll save it there. I'll be back Wednesday, finishing up my backyard baseball league. We are deep into the playoffs there. We have 1 win in the championship or the main playoffs so far. I'll be back with this stream on, I'm pretty sure, Friday. I will put out a tweet. If I won't do it Friday, it'll be possibly Saturday. But I'll let everyone know. But yeah, I'll be back Wednesday with Backyard Baseball, either Friday or Saturday with 2014. Follow me on Twitter, Mr_Piv1127. Especially follow me here, please, on Twitch. Trying to get to 50 followers. Anyone who stopped by, greatly appreciate that. Follow my YouTube channel. So if you don't catch it live, I do post the videos on demand there. Because I know Twitch, if you're not affiliate, you don't keep your on-demand videos for a while. So I do download them. I post them on my YouTube channel. So you can watch them on demand there to catch up. And subscribe to my podcast, 2 Balls and a Strike. We post a episode every week. Possibly going to 2 episodes a week come next baseball season, but still up in the air about that. But yeah, everyone, enjoy your night, and I'll be back here on Wednesday with another stream. Till then, peace.